What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of Behind the Design. I'm here to tell you about the inspiration and thought process I have for each and every design that I put out at Long Days, Short Years Apparel. And it only is fitting to start with the first design that I put out, title track. And we can't talk about the first design without talking about the inspiration for the brand. In fact, it happened just outside my condo as I was having a conversation with my closest friend. As we were talking and he was asking how things are going and bringing us food to care for my wife and my little one, he threw this phrase at me. He said, "Man, the days are long, but the years are short." And that stuck with me. It resonated with me because in my short time as a father, I had already experienced that. I'd experienced the 3 a.m. diaper changes with the little one crying and fussing and trying to figure out where the wipies are. And then I've also experienced the times in the middle of the night where you're waking up with your eyes trying to adjust to the pitch black and you're trying to make sure that that little rib cage is rising and falling just as it should. But on the other side of that coin exists the joy, the coos, the smiles, the laughs, all those things that you get to experience that fill your cup with love and joy as a parent. I couldn't help but want to express these pulling of left and right, joy and stress, invigoration and fatigue that each parent experiences as they're raising a little one. And I went through different ways to kind of express this creatively, and I landed at an apparel brand because I thought that when somebody saw a design, they knew that that parent was in the trenches, but also in the midst of some of the most joyful moments that they would ever experience in their life. So here we have today, Long Days, Short Years Apparel. And because the spirit of the brand is all about enjoying the time that you have with your little one as it whizzes by from your first drive home to the first smile, the first steps, and then they're off to college, which is crazy. I have a 1-year-old. Because the brand focuses so highly on the passage of time, I wanted to make sure I expressed that in the first design, title track. I called it title track because it kind of just made me think of the times as I was growing up when a band would have a self-titled album, something of that nature, because that's what I did. I just took the brand and I inserted it into the design. So I don't think it'd be a very good behind the design video if I didn't show you the actual design. So I've got the first shirt that I had designed and printed for Long Days, Short Years Apparel right here. This is the title track shirt. As you can see, the name on the shirt is incorporated into the design, and it is taking the shape of a clock because, again, passage of time is so crucial to the heart of this brand. So I added a few elements into the first design that are kind of fun for me as a creative and kind of speak to some of my other interests outside of creating an apparel brand. So the first one is here, teeny tiny edition right there. That's a first edition stamp. Being a 90s kid, I grew up playing Pokemon, and specifically the Pokemon trading card game. Collecting them big time. If you live in the 90s, you know. And I wanted to have a fun, cool way to kind of honor and give thanks to those who jump on drops at the first get-go. What I decided to do is add a first edition stamp to the first 10 prints of each shirt. All my first edition shirts will be black, and only the first 10 of any size in this design will be a first edition. So kind of give a little bit of exclusivity and incentive to get on board first for when drops happen. In fact, there's a few more of each design left. Check it out on the shop. In this design, there's actually an Easter egg that relates to the birth of my son, and that's already a big hint. But there is an Easter egg in here because I love me a hidden Mickey. I love a Marvel MCU Easter egg cameo appearance. Within this first design, there is in fact an Easter egg. And if you find it, let me know, because that may just warrant you something a little special, maybe prize, free shirt, discounted shirt, I don't know. But you will get something cool if you leave in the comments down below what the Easter egg for the design is. With that, that is kind of the spirit of the brand and the heart behind title track, my first design. If you want to pick up your own title track, because again, there are a few more first editions left, go ahead, hit up the shop, send in your order, and I'll get that out to you as soon as I can. If you're interested in seeing our other designs, again, hit the shop. Make sure you're following on Instagram at LDSY Apparel and subscribed here on YouTube, because this is where I'm going to be sharing these behind the designs to make sure you get the heart and the spirit of what I'm doing. Till the next one, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.